soggy hair look. We are letting the hair dry naturally this morning. I very nearly just started the vlog by saying, hello my friends, but that would have been an Emily Canham start to the vlog. That is copyright Emily Canham. So, good morning my darlings. A juicy welcome. Today is going to be a fabulous vlog because it's sunny and we've got some really fun things planned. I am literally in like T-minus 2 minutes going to be welcoming George and Petra to the house. Petra and I and lovely Robin are heading for a girls' day, a girls' brunch, lunch and peddy at Dalesford, which is going to be just glorious. It is the beginning of the UK heatwave, which is spectacular news. Let's hope it lasts, but also let's hope it rains in the evenings so that our gardens don't completely shrivel. And then I'm going to drag Petra back here to help me with some gardening because there is a lot of stuff that we are filling the gaps in our borders. I need to plant out my dahlias, I need to do a lot of deadheading, and I'm going to rope her in, whether she likes it or not. She knows it's happening. Oh, are they here? No, they're at the gate. So, outfit of the morning for the next couple of hours. I might pop something a tad smarter on for our lunch. Not that this isn't smart, but this is for me just like a doing stuff around the house. Sorry, Charlie's on the phone. This is one of my Amazon dresses from last year. I love it because it's so easy to wash. I don't mind getting it mucky. I just fling it in the washing machine and it comes out perfect every time. Thank you for your concern about my curry on my white Amazon Josie dress. It came out with a mist of vanish. Job's a good one. And these sunglasses are not my Gucci's. These are also Amazon fashion. I shared these on my Instagram stories when I was wearing that fabulous yellow jumper just, well, a couple of weeks ago now, and linked them, and loads of you guys purchased these because, drumroll please, they're $5.99 and they're just fabulous. They're so like glam and yet $5.99. I mean, with some Amazon things the price does fluctuate, but they're never going to be an expensive pair of sunglasses, and I love them. This belt does not come with the dress. Ooh, no pockets. You just think I'd think that I'd remember that, but it came with my Amazon shirt dress, so a little switcheroony. Anyway, I'm going to go and get some coffees ready for G&P diddly. But yeah, it's going to be a gorgeous vlog. It is also a back to flip vlog because I filmed a fabulous day in London on Thursday where I got my hair coloured and did some wedding shoe shopping with Em and had my wedding makeup trial. But the vlog that was meant to go at the end of was the Q&A vlog, and that vlog, even without that footage, was nearly an hour long. So it's going to go at the end of this one, hopefully. So stay tuned for hair, shoes and wedding makeup because it's stunnerillo. Anyway, let's go and enjoy this fabulous day. Hello, I've made it to Dalesford with my gorgeous one. What are we doing today, my darling?
Just going for some yummy lunch, just waiting for Robin to arrive, and we will enjoy some sunshine.
Yes.
And get some yummy food.
Oh, I can't wait. And we're just having a little look around the garden centre. What's your favourite flower?
The ones that I just showed you.
Beautiful roses. They've got a certain name which I can never remember. Pinky
I need to
roses.
learn what they're called.
We'll teach you. We'll teach you. So we're just enjoying a little mooch and then some yummy food. Let's go.
I'm looking out from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door.
Okay, my darlings, we are back home again, and if you watched the vlogs last year, you will recognise this getup as my heatwave day in the garden outfit. Petra and George are here helping us with a few garden tasks, and I'm going to make us all some nice iced coffees. Oh, I thought that was Dexy on the sofa in the background. It's just a shadow. I'm going to do a little bit of a 2023 update. I'm going to add a little bit of chai syrup in there and also some of that tea stuff, which looks quite good. So we'll give it a try. Alexa, volume down. Cold coffee. getting cloudy. A dash of chai. Cow's milk. Spoonful of dirty. First iced coffee of the year. Charlie! First iced coffee of the year with a bit of chai syrup and a bit of that mushroom powder. Let's give it a try. Charlie is a busy bee, as always. What are you doing, darling? It looks good.
Thing is, we've got a big drain in the middle of this herbaceous border.
Yeah, feel free to screenshot this, everybody. By the way, everyone loves when you're gardening topless.
Right.
So, do you want to just give them a screensaver? Go on, give us a pose. There we go, everybody, screenshot this.
Right. In all seriousness, so Nicholson's have kindly lent us a load of planters here that match the ones we already have. Look.
I love that you chose the most old battered one.
Yeah, so look here. Look. So these are the ones that we bought from Nicholson's.
Yeah.
They're made in the UK, English oak, handmade. They are expensive.
Yes.
To give you an idea, the one here behind here is £500.
Holy guacamole.
But it will outlast us.
Are we going to keep that one?
Well, I love that.
I think we should.
So just a few things. So firstly, I thought a big copper thing here would work. You said it wouldn't.
I don't want the blue of the copper.
Fine, took that on board. Then I thought maybe a big circular terracotta plant. I thought we haven't got any terracotta, so I think it needs to be wood. The only thing, and we won't be able to do this for the wedding, I think maybe we'll have the handles taken off.
I don't know, because the handles with it on look as though someone just put it there.
But anyway, so I think basically it's I've put logs in the bottom to raise it, and I think, and the thing is, I think if we keep this as a setup, the nice thing about this is we can rotate what's in it. So I think in the spring,
tulips.
A container like this with bulbs.
Yep.
Tulips.
So if you plant any of those lavenders, keep those big buckets, and I'll do tulips.
That's too high.
Yeah, mate. It's not. It's not too bad.
Slightly too high.
Maybe an inch lower.
Yeah.
That looks superb.
Yeah.
Well done, darling.
Well, it's a team effort with help from my brother.
Brother. Great. Nice. Woo!
So I think that's probably...
I'm just enjoying the show, and I'm sure everyone else is too.
There we go. Right.
Yeah. He's nailed it. That looks so nice.
That's awesome.
And if anyone was wondering why there's such a big gap in our garden, it's because there's actually a drain cover under here.
Yeah.
And we can't plant over it because, oh my god, a massive spider just ran underneath it.
Yeah, we can't plant over it. But what I would say is...
Even only like a week ago, we had to have someone come over here and open it up to flush our drains.
So jetted every year, which...
Yeah.
One day we'll write a blog post, things to know before you buy a period property.
Yeah.
Things like that are an expense. 150 quid a year
just to flush out your drains. Yeah, that looks amazing.
I'm happy with that.
Me
and
too.
yes, we will keep that one, I think, and it's gnarly. So
gnarly. Great. Cheers, mate. Hello, my darlings. It is a few hours later, and today could not have been more perfect because we were out in the garden all day today, and it's now 6:30 and it's just started to rain, which is so perfect. Any other gardeners out there will know that rainwater is just a million times better than water. And Charlie and I were going to spend our entire evening doing watering out in the garden, and now we don't have to, so that is amazing news. As you might be able to see, I have just been doing my LED light. I have this epic, ooh, it's strangling me, the epic contraption from Current Body, which is the LED for your neck. And I'm not gonna lie, I saw a photo, it's a really sweet photo that Scarlett shared on her Instagram yesterday of her and I holding this sweet little baby Marnie's hand, and you could see a close-up of my chest, and I was like, I need to do LED on my chest because the texture needed improving. Yes, I do put the battery pack down my top. So yeah, I've just been sat here doing that. I'm gonna put this on charge now. Where's my wire? Charge the charger. Love that. Current Body LED for the neck. I'm probably gonna actually go under the big light tonight as well, because I feel like after sun exposure, can you see the cap that I was wearing earlier has left little lines in my forehead? I always take forever for lines to go away. Anyway, so seeing as it's now raining, which for the first time in forever I'm actually happy about, I've come in and I'm doing a bit of pampering. I've popped the Josie dress on in white. It's actually perfect for doing the LED because I just tuck the battery pack in. And I am in wedding nail prep mode. I'm in wedding mode for everything, and obviously your nails are quite important on the day. So yesterday, which you'll see as tomorrow, at Michael Van Clark, they took off my old gels and gave me like a nail tidy up. And I love buffing brushes. I get them on Amazon, and they have like really coarse sides, which is great if you do have any stubborn bits of gel that need coming off. But then I just find them brilliant for maintaining smooth nails. Now what I'm gonna do, and this is great like all year round life-wise nail maintenance, but I'm being super on it this next couple of weeks until the wedding. So this is the OPI Beauty Blogger. Do you know why we do that, by the way? It's because the camera focuses on your face. So by doing this with our hands, it stops the camera focusing on your face behind. This is Repair Mode Bond Building Nail Serum. You're meant to do this for 6 days in a row to get mega healthy, strong nails. So I thought it would be a really good time in the lead up to the wedding to give myself a break from the gels and do my mega nail repair. So for the next week or so, I'm gonna do this every day. It's just, well, actually twice a day. It's just like water, and your nail beds drink it in, especially if you've just buffed them. Probably won't buff them again now, like they're buffed. And now I'm building them up again, and then I'm going to finish with some OPI cuticle oil. The lady that did my nails yesterday, she was like, yep, you need to do cuticle oil more regularly, and you need to put hand cream on more regularly. So I will do that. OPI, this is a very old bottle, nail and cuticle Avoplex. I don't even know if they still do Avoplex. They've probably got a new version of this, but it's a very hydrating nail oil. I might give that Repair Mode a few more minutes to sink in. So while it does that, I have just had a quick body shower, because it's always nice to have a body shower after you've been in the garden all day. I was gardening in my bikini top, and I just get dirt and soil all over me, so it's just really nice and hydrating. If there's one thing that's better than it raining when you finish gardening, it's finishing raining and then you go and have a nice shower. Anyway, I actually saw the Josie dress on Amazon in a slightly new version. If it has arrived by the time I'm editing this video, I will insert an overlay clip here. I think it's very similar to the classic Josie dress, but with a little extra ruffle detail on the sleeves, which is just glorious. One can never have too much ruffle detail. But this is the traditional one, which I literally wear all the time. I have got it in, I think I told you the other day, like 9 different colours. This one is quite... Do you know what? If you were on a budget for your wedding day, this looks like a wedding dress. It's so flattering because the bodice is all completely smocked, so it's very pinchy inny, and then it goes out. It has got, I'm sure it's got pockets. I swear some of them have got pockets. This version is the polka dot, which I think is gorgeous. Yeah, smocked bodice and a little ruffle detail on the sleeves. This is crazy, but I've actually had to put my my mirror light on because it's gone so dark outside, but it's fine. I don't get FOMO if it's gloomy outside, because otherwise I would literally be in the garden until like 9 PM tonight. So it's a sign to come inside, and I have got quite a lot of wedding admin I need to do on my laptop. Like, we are organising defenders that we're borrowing from friends, and also hiring out from Bespoke Off-Road, where we get our defender renovated. They're loaning us one, and then we're borrowing a couple from Ben and Robin. So, why was I mentioning them? Oh yeah, so we need to like plan out the drivers and the insurance for them and their pickup times and like their schedule, because they're picking up our guests. I also need to sort out like finished seating plan, calligraphy stuff, bar menus, like writing that all out. So yeah, quite a lot of stuff that I need to do, which I just wouldn't have got done if it was sunny outside. But yes, again, I know that now is really prime time of year for this kind of dress. So I implore you, if you have not yet got a Josie dress in your wardrobe, this is your millionth reminder. They really are the best dress in the world, which is why I have them in so many colours. Here's my green one, which I find really good as it starts to get a bit more autumnal. This one I believe is called Army Green. The one that's called Sage Green or something else is actually not my favourite kind of green colour, so I'd recommend Army Green. I'll leave the dress linked in the description box down below, but also if you go on my Instagram profile and click on the link in my bio, which takes you to my LTK shop, you can always find the Josie dress linked there, because if you just type in polka dot dress, it doesn't come out. You have to actually know which one. So I'll leave it linked down below. And also, I did place a little bit of an order for some other dresses on Amazon Fashion the other day, so I'll do a little try on for you. Oh, pretty sure I showed you these earlier today, didn't I? But if you are doing an Amazon Fashion order, I would so highly recommend the sunglasses. Add them to your basket because they're so handy. I think I have 3 pairs. I just leave them in all different rooms of the house, in the handbag, in different handbags, in the car. They are just amazing. Oh my goodness me, this could not be a more perfect dress. For me, it is a white dress, which we all know I'm deeply obsessed with. Gorgeous little open low back area. Bearing in mind, I don't need to wear a bra, but others may do. But you could probably hide it behind this section here. Little ruffles on the sleeve, and the fabric is a gorgeous, can you see, broderie anglais. It's got a lovely shape bodice, not too dissimilar to the Josie dress, which I swear they should just rename it on Amazon. Little pockets, a little elastication around the back, and then it's longer than the Josie dress. It nearly comes down to my, actually it does come down to my ankles. I've very unsurprisingly accessorized it with another incredible Amazon find, which is my gorgeous little raffia bag with the pearls. And then we have got another Amazon fashion piece, my little wicker mules, which I wear so much. They are so handy for just nipping out, running errands, going out in the garden, and they also just look great with everything. I've got a few different versions of these. I've got a slightly grayer raffia, I've got a warmer tone like this. These are amazing. I'll leave all the versions that I own linked down below. I'm lazy and I just love a shoe that I can slip on. So if you're a gardener, then you might want to pick up a pair or two because they're just fabulous. Whole outfit from Amazon, and it could not be a more Josie outfit if we tried. I think I've got one more light dress that I will share with you. Another very Josie style dress. I think this is actually the same fabric because it's that broderie anglais, almost like little daisies. Can you see? Can you see the pattern on the dress? Yeah, it's like little daisies. I love, especially on heatwave days, this is a perfect heatwave in the city kind of dress because I want to be covered, but I don't like to be too covered up here. So perfect to have strappy top and something quite loose and billowy, because then it keeps you cool if you've got airflow. Natural fabric as opposed to anything with a plastic base, so that's perfect. It has got a smocked panel at the back which keeps the bodice well fitted. Pockets, fabulous. Little bit long on me. It would be very easy to alter because it's quite literally just a folded over hem. It's got a lining which again is cotton. It feels almost like it could be linen actually. Again, so perfect for heat wave, but I do need to take it up by an inch. An inch would be perfect, but this is actually Amazon The Drop, which is like an own brand. I think they work with influencers to like style or even design the range. So this is The Drop and it's lovely. Next, I'm really sorry, I don't know why I'm currently so pink. My camera is having a moment. It'll sort itself out very gradually. In fact, I think it just has. There we go. I am so happy that it's now proper raining, which really means that we don't have to go out and do any watering this evening. Fantastic news. I apologise, but I can't remember if I showed you this last time I showed you a little Amazon fashion unboxing, so it might be a repeat. But speaking of repeats, this dress, the long sleeve shirt dress that I got from Amazon Fashion about 6 weeks ago, you guys have been loving it. I am an analytics nerd and I love seeing what you guys are buying through the links down below, and a lot of you have been loving this dress. I love styling it with little belts. I've got it in sage green, cream, white, dark green, and like an oatmeal-y colour. Gosh, why can I not talk? And it's fabulous, so I'm glad that you guys are loving it. It's now a little bit warm for it, like this week, but I'm sure temperatures will go back to normal very soon and I'll be wearing it again. I love things that make me feel elegant and elevated while I'm just at home. which is why Amazon fashion is fabulous. Anyway, yeah, might have shown you this one before, but here it is again. I'm going to wear this for the rest of the afternoon while I do my errands. It's similar to the Josie dress in that it's got a smocked bodice, ruffle over here, little bow tie details, square neckline, very similar indeed. Probably the same pattern, to be honest, but as in pattern cutting. And no polka dots this time, but just a really nice, almost silky, lightweight fabric. Very, very pretty. So yes, I'm going to wear this for the rest of the day, but I thought I would share a few more wedding spoilers for you. Something else that I've been ordering from Amazon are my bridesmaid gowns, because they're just so perfect. I love the champagne colour. You might remember, I'll show you in a second, I have got this but with feathers on the sleeve, so maybe I will wear the feathered sleeve version. But I've also very kindly been sent a robe dress from Nadine Marabi as a lovely gift. So I haven't actually tried it on yet. I might show you that in the next vlog. But, oh, does it have a cord? That could be a bit of a problemo. Ah, good, it's inside. Yeah, so they have got these gorgeous champagne-y coloured robes, which just look so beautiful. And I thought for the girls getting ready on wedding day morning, these would be perfect. Lovely little nightgown, not nightgowns, silky robes. And then I'll either wear my Nadine Marabi and then I'll be white and they'll be like champagne pink, or I'll wear my one with the feather sleeves. Depends on how I feel, depends on how the Nadine Marabi dress looks. But yes, this I also got from Amazon as a little wedding item. There's some more bits downstairs that I got from Amazon for the wedding. Shall I show you? Yeah, I will. Let's go downstairs. Wow, this lighting is horrible. Never mind. It's so dark outside. I think the rain is stopping though. So these are the other bits, or some of the other bits that I got from Amazon for the wedding. I have ordered loads. They have been an absolute saviour. So, starting with the smallest. Hello, Dexy. There is the most lovely selection of little bud vases on Amazon. I swear when you go to like little shops, it's like £15 for a set of these. I think it's like £5 or £7 for a set of these on Amazon, and I think we're going to do terracotta pots and bud vases on the table. And then we are being very bougie, and we wanted the food team to be wearing sage green striped aprons for the food service, as opposed to the black ones that they normally wear, which I know is ridiculous. So we found these on Amazon. Don't know the brand, but again, I will leave them linked down below. They are a lovely, very natural sage green striped apron with little pockets. We sent them to the caterers beforehand just to double check, and they're perfect. So the waiting staff will go with the theme of the wedding, colour-wise. Randomly some gardening gloves, I obviously just needed them. And then we are doing little baskets for things like amenities in the bathrooms. People can put wedding cards in one of these, confetti outside the church. So I have ordered a few sets of the trugs, and they're the wicker trugs, so they're a little bit more lightweight than my usual gardening wooden ones, but they'll come in very handy. So that's just a little teaser. There is much more that Amazon has saved my butt for, but yeah, those are some of the little bits. What's for dinner, darling?
We have nonna donna.
Nonna donna. Italiano, me chiamo.
Basically, pasta evangelist, but I think better. I think it's better quality, but I don't think there's as many as much choice.
Agreed, it's a little repetitive.
Well, it's normally one of like 5 or 6.
I like pasta evangelist because they do pistachio, cream, basil pesto,
anyway,
and carbonara of dreams.
It's perfect. We get 1 delivery a week for 4 people. That's the only other thing. It's only, and then 4 is enough for a hungry Charlie and a hungry Josie.
Yeah.
And normally we have it Friday or Saturday night, don't we? And this is Saturday night, so we are having
it feels like a Sunday.
Ravioli Milanese with sage and nutmeg butter. Mmm. And it looks lovely. The best thing about it, obviously it's not healthy, but it's not crazy.
It's not bad.
It's fresh pasta.
Fresh pasta. Lovely.
So that's what we're having.
Yep, and
productive day,
I wanted to show you this gorgeous gift that has arrived as... Have I got a leaf attached to me?
Oh, that's unbelievable, mate.
Unbelievable,
Leave it
thank
out,
you.
darling.
This gorgeous gift that arrived as an early wedding gift from the Elizabeth Arden, Mitchum and Revlon team, which is so kind of them. It is actually something that I had on my wish list. It's a beautiful heart-shaped, whatchamacallit, oven dish from the White Company.
I don't think you should use it as an oven dish though. I think it for serving stuff in it.
Yes, salads as well. But look how wonderful this is. Dear Josie and Charlie, congratulations on your wedding. May your hearts always be as full as you can fill this dish with macaroni cheese. We love you lots. Your friends at Revlon, Elizabeth Arden, Mitchum, Paula, Charlotte, Lavanna, Hannah and Lucy.
Just
how
quickly,
lovely.
Are they the best? So you know how they talk about like dream teams where they like take the best basketball players and put them in the dream team. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you could create a dream team of PR,
it's them.
It's them.
Yeah,
they're the best.
That's so sweet of
and
them.
that's gift enough, right? Because that also feels like a gift to me.
Yeah.
So then I'm on box and I'm thinking, what's this large box? Like I've not really ordered very much recently, particularly because we've got the wedding. I'm always trying to save our pennies now.
We are.
And this wonderful gift.
Wow.
A Defender bag.
Defender bag.
Defender on it. I also love how it sort of like opens like
That's
this.
awesome, like a doctor's bag.
I could always use it as a gym bag, but I think there's a lot that I have in the Defender.
You've got too many pampering products.
Right, obviously they've sent me some lots of Mitchum, and this always is a product that I really like using.
That's
particularly
awesome.
for the gym.
Yeah.
And then...
That's so cool. You could take that into Dalesford and use it as your forever bag.
Also this hip flask, which I think really is more of a gift for the groomsman, which I can use on the day.
How
I could
awesome.
fill it with non-alcoholic whiskey, of course.
That's so
But
cool.
it's such a lovely gift. And then, dear Charlie, I saw this bag and knew I had to get it for you. Sending you all the love and luck for the next couple of weeks. Thinking of you. Mitchum has any nervous sweats covered. Haha. Lots of love to you both, Charlotte and the Mitchum PR girls.
The sweetest.
They are the best.
They are the best. We are so grateful for your thoughtfulness.
And this is from exclusively designed for Southwood Living.
Ooh, pasta's overflowing.
Whoa! We follow Southwood Living. I think Southwood Living we follow on Instagram. And I think Southwood Living...
That's probably ready.
Basically got introduced to Burgess Reclamation and the Reclaimed Wood via us. If I'm thinking of the same people. Anyway.
Funky. Right, drain the pasta and let's get snuffling. I see you edging closer and closer to my dinner, Chick-fil-A. I see you. We're going to finish watching The Last Dance while we enjoy our sage and something ravioli. Good morning, my darlings. It's the next day. Apologies for the abrupt end to the vlog last night. Just suddenly got very tired. But yes, it's the next day and today's going to be a really lovely day. I'm heading into London. I've got a taxi coming to pick me up to go to the station very shortly. Just need to make the dogs breakfast before I go. And plan of action today, I have got my final hair colour appointment before the wedding. Managed to get a slot in with fabulous Bernie at Michael Van Clark. So she's gonna do the dream work as she always does. Last time I saw her was only about 5 or 6 weeks ago and I did a full head of colour, but my hair's grown like crazy recently. We always said let's pencil it in, see if it needs doing, but it needs doing, especially because if you saw the little sneak peek of the hairstyle that I'm having on the wedding day, it involves the centre parting and we don't want to see regrowth on the centre parting. So hair colour at Michael Van Clark at 9:45. Then I'm going to dash over to Knightsbridge. Hopefully I'm going to walk. I need to get some movement in today because I didn't do a workout yesterday because my goodness, I was sore after my Tuesday session with Simon. So need to do some moving today. Going to walk over to Knightsbridge. Going to meet lovely Em and we're going to do a little bit of shopping in HA Rods. That's just what my family call Harrods. Oh, that's what Dada called Harrods. Yes, so going to Harrods to do some shoe shopping with Em in particular, and then I have got my bridal makeup trial. So I'm going to the Laura Mercier head office and I kind of just want a more glam version of this. Natural, glowing, pink flush to the cheeks, just me but a little bit better, basically. That's the brief. And then I'm going to meet Freddie, Scarlett and 2 of Scarlett's friends for a lovely dinner at Eccleston's Yard. I've booked Wild by Tart. And then It's just like 5 amazing things that are happening today. Then we are going to see Hamilton because our cousin Kelly has been in Hamilton as a performer ever since it opened here in the UK, and she's finishing. She's actually leaving the show. These are her last few performances, and we are going to go and support her on one of her last performances. So cannot wait. Gonna be a great day. Someone is looking at me asking for their breakfast. I've got on the fabulous pleated bodice, Abercrombie dress, and just a little cardigan because it's going to be warm in London today, but it's too chilly to go bare-limbed to get into town. So without further ado, let's get into Londra. Breakfast time, Marika? Okay, my darlings, all finished at Michael Van Clark. If the wind would stop winding, I would be able to show you my hair. I'll have to show you properly later, but Bernie did the best job as always. I just had a little refresh around the front and my parting, the important bits for my wedding day hairstyle. And then Millie Rose did a fantastic, the best head massage I think I've ever actually had. And then blow dry is the word that I'm looking for, blow dry and curl. I asked for some curls which would be long lasting, so hopefully I'll still have a little bit of movement for tonight's adventure and evening at Hamilton. So I just had the most glorious walk through Hyde Park. It is such a lovely day. Just found this little spot of dappled shade to catch up with you. I'm meeting Em in Harrods and we are going to go and have a look at some shoes, in particular some shoes for my rehearsal dinner and party after the wedding. Very much looking forward to a little shopping spree. Hopefully going to grab a little coffee in there too. So let's head into Harrods and catch up with my darling Em. Made it to Harrods and I found my wonderful Em. Look how gorgeous you look. You're so tonal. Oh, this is lovely.
This is my lunch from my birthday. Emily actually got me as a birthday present.
Nice.
And how good does the hair look?
Thank you.
Wedding hair.
Wedding hair.
I'm not gonna lie, I squealed when you text me like, I'm just getting my final wedding hair. I was like,
it's all like the last things. I asked her not to do my nails. She just took the colour off. I'm just gonna do strengthening treatment for the next little while until the wedding.
Do the run up to the strengthening treatment. A lot of people take like a fair few months. They can go kind of there with their nails and hair until the wedding.
God, I even
it takes months of preparation.
It does. I even bought the thingy with me to
soda oil.
It's the OPI one.
Oh,
it's really good.
I use a L'Occitane one. It's like a lavender one. It's a cuticle oil. It's amazing.
I've got that. I need to use it. So anyway,
here we are in Harrods just doing the touch
sidetrack. So why are we here, darling?
Because we are going to find Josie some wedding shoes. Yay. Jimmy Choo, I think we're going to go with. I say we, like it's my wedding.
Just as important that you love them, darling. So we're going to just have a little look around shoe heaven here in H.A. Rods.
To Harrods and do
do.
shoe heaven because come on, it's so special.
It's literally heaven for a footwear lover.
I was once really tipsy in here. I ate at Chai Wu and then was a little bit tipsy. Yeah, it's amazing. And then bought some Louboutins. I just walked out tipsy like a fairy in my Louboutins, and then the next morning I was like, why did I do that?
She's the mentalist. Have you worn them since?
No, like I wore them for my graduation, but they're just too uncomfortable. Don't buy Louboutins. Apparently Jimmy Choos are very comfy.
They are. I've got a few pairs. They're very comfy. Let's go and have a look.
A work of actual art.
We are falling in love with impractically sized handbags.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, they're adorable. You could wear these until something borrowed, something blue. I found the shoes, of which I now only have one, because I lost one. I still don't know where. It must be under a hotel bed somewhere. But I still think about these shoes nearly every day. One day I'll rebuy them.
They are really beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're so comfortable. They're so comfy. And I'm so lazy, I just love shoes that I can slip on.
I need lazy shoes. I need like this, it's one to me, it's two. I need a lazy
It's a lot. Like I love these, but it's 2 buckles on each shoe, which means I have to do up 4 buckles, which is a lot.
These are really
stunning. We totally didn't realise I have an entire room full of bridal styles.
Look at the ones with the bows.
Oh my gosh.
I actually need these shoes so bad. Look at them.
They are quite sensate. Oh my gosh. And the sparkling toe thing. Look.
At the white ones. They are impeccable. I think I prefer the ones with the pointy toe.
That's so pretty. Is it? This room is what like bridal shoe dreams are made of.
Oh my god. That's probably why she was like, yeah, feel free to go and have a look in her.
Oh, so pretty! Well, we are having a fabulous try-on session. I've tried to show you a few in some little time lapses. Glad I wore a white dress today because it is allowing me to envisage the full look. Ooh, has gone a little bit wild and wonderful from that blusterous walk, but look how fabulous these are. Excuse my little bare foot. They are like little mouse shoes. I just love them. The bow reminds me of little mouse whiskers or little chicken nugget whiskers. Call these my diggy shoes. Which ones are your favourites so far, my darling?
These are my absolute favourite for like show-stopping, but I think they need to be with like a smaller, kind of lower dress. I don't think they wouldn't really work with a long dress, unless it was a long dress that was very neutral and simple.
My dress is not neutral and simple.
Because this is such a showstopper. Like it would look stupid with this. It needs to just be with like a plain white suit or like a plain white little mini dress.
Agreed.
They are so classy. When you see them, you think, oh yeah, they're really nice, but you don't realise until you put them on, just they're like understated, beautiful.
They are rather fabulous, aren't they?
Understated with a huge bow.
Yeah.
In comparison to these, they're very understated, but they look, with that dress, they just look divine.
They do. I think these are just gorgeous.
But then you put the other gold ones on these ones, and these, I actually gasped. I was like, oh
I know.
my
It's
goodness.
the pearl and the gems.
I think you're going to have to get all three.
I think so too. I think so
I think
too.
you'll have to.
And a cute little matching bag. Oh my god, it's so cute. Does it match the shoes I'm wearing now? It kind of does, doesn't it? Oh, that is so freaking cute. We are in love. I think the lighting in here is a little bit better to show you the colour. Bernie did a fab job. It is the perfect tone as well. I think I'm gonna ask for another toning session when I go for my cut next week. But yeah, it's looking good, looking wonderful. Bernie is officially the best. I've fallen in love with a Jimmy Choo gardening visor. Not officially called a gardening visor, but we all know that's how I would use it. Isn't this just so freaking cute?
It really does.
I love it. That was a very successful wedding shoe try-on in Jimmy Choo at Harrods. You'll have to wait and see which pair I end up wearing on the day. So now I'm being an ultimate tourist, enjoying the sights in London, en route to the Laura Mercier head offices, where I have got my makeup trial. I think that is where a lot of the makeup artists are based. I've got a few inspo images on my phone. Hopefully I've got time to just grab a quick coffee from somewhere before I dash in. No point in topping up my makeup beforehand, even though it feels a little bit melted. It's such a gorgeous day. I think it's about 24 degrees, but it feels much hotter. So I shall bring you along to the makeup trial, leave you on a little time lapse somewhere, because I think this is going to be a lot of fun. later and Jess has created possibly, well, definitely my favourite makeup look I think I have ever had in my entire life. The brief was glowing, pinky romantic tones and just looked like me but far better than I could ever create. So what did we use? We used the iconic Real Flawless, which you have seen me use at home many millions of times, absolute favourite. We've got a very natural glowing pinky eye look, the cream blush, cream bronzer. Very, very happy with this look. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Laura Mercier team. Okay, another trek through a beautiful part of London. To get to my next appointment of the day, I'm walking down Pall Mall, and if you have been a watcher or follower of Josie LDN for a while, you probably recognise this spot here, because this is where I used to come every season to shoot tons of blog content and lookbooks and everything, because I'm obsessed with columns. I absolutely love columns, and there are a lot of them down here. It's a beautiful area, and I just feel like I'm being such a tourist today, and I absolutely love it. I feel like ever since moving out of London, I appreciate the city as a tourist even more. My battery's splashing, which is very annoying, so I might have to film the rest of today on my iPhone, which is a pain, but so happy with my makeup from Laura Mercier. Oh, they've just done such a great job, and the team are incredible. It's super important for me to have fabulous, friendly, lovely people around me on the morning of the wedding. So really glad that Jess is so lovely, and she's the one that's going to be doing my... Oh, thank you! Oh my god, vlogging in public is always so embarrassing, but people are so lovely. Yeah, Jess from the Laura Mercier team is just so fabulous, and she's going to be recreating this on the day in a few weeks' time, my goodness. But yes, doing a little trek now down Pall Mall past Buckingham Palace to get to Victoria Eccleston Yard for dinner at Wild by Tart. I booked a table for the 5 of us, and then it's off to Hamilton to watch our cousin Kelly in one of her last ever performances, because she's been there since the beginning. Also used to take loads of photos on those steps there. This is literally my old stomping ground for blog content. But yeah, it's one of Kelly's last performances in the show, so we're going to go and watch her after a lovely dinner. So it's going to be a lovely evening with the girls. Lovely dinner, and now I'm with these two tourists.
I actually live here, thank you very much.
Yes, you do. I knew you just look like tourists with your phones out. I love it. So we're going to go and see Hamilton. We're going to go and see Kelly. It's going to be good.
Look at my backpack.
See? Tourists. One cannot go to the West End without one's West End partner. I found my darling, and we managed to not go to Shake Shack. Are you proud of us?
I really am proud. I never thought that would happen.
We are meters away, and we managed.
After wedding.
Oh, I thought you were going to say after the show.
No,
After the show.
post wedding. We'll do it.
Freddie said these are really good seats.
Perfect. Really the best, actually.
Such a good view. We're excited!